Oh, off the tire. I have my Jetwood JC14EP out here. Last time this truck hit 60.5 miles an hour on 3S on the stock tires that are smaller than these. These are GRP Speedrun tires, about 98 millimeters in diameter. The stock tires, if I remember right, were closer to 80 millimeters. I'm running the Shergo 30 millimeter hex extender because last time I took this truck out here, it just would tip over anytime I get much above 30 to 40 miles an hour. It was a complete mess. It's a problem with this truck is the track's too narrow, and with the taller tires, it raised the center of gravity and it was just tipping way too easy. I couldn't begin to do speed runs. It's probably in the low 70s right now. And I already flipped it over. This does not look encouraging at all. I might have to scrap these runs. All right, and then we'll go to my GPS flying. So this is a no-go for sure. So check out my previous video. If you have one of these or the MJX clone, or rather this is a clone of the MJX, but made a night and day difference to the handling of the truck. And I'm thinking these 30 millimeter hex extenders might be just what it needs now that it's riding higher than stock. All right, let's see what this thing can do. I'm running my fastest small 3S LiPo. It's a CNHL 1500 milliamp hour. Yeah, man, thanks. Now, two problems with this setup. One, these GRP tires are pretty greasy when it's cool outside, and it is cool outside this morning. So that may kind of really mess me up here trying to keep this thing going straight. And the other thing is there's no dual rate, so it's nearly impossible to get the steering dialed in. Yeah, this might not end well today. We went off the road at like 35, so this is not encouraging. Whoa! Jeez, that was sketchy as hell. It might have got up to top speed. At the end of the run, it spun out like literally 20 times. This thing's like driving on ice. 63.2. So a little bit of an improvement. I don't know. I probably shouldn't run this again, but I can't help myself. Let me do one more run and hope for the best. Yeah. That was really dicey.
I love the chase and the hunt. Right. I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something.
That's the one thing about these hex extenders is you have to use Loctite. I did, but clearly I didn't use enough. Unfortunately, I probably just lost the definitely lost the pin, and I probably lost the screw that goes down into the tire. So I'm glad I got one clean run, but oh, there it is. I lucked out. But you really have to Loctite these in good, and clearly I did not use quite enough. Darn, looking in there, I not only lost the hex pin, I lost the hex, and I lost the bearing. So I'm gonna go take a quick look for it, but I think it's really unlikely I'm gonna find it. Wow, I really didn't expect to find the hex, but here it is. I'm guessing the bearing probably popped out a little sooner. Well, that was definitely a shorter video than I hoped for. 63 miles an hour, I'll take it. Almost improved by 3 miles an hour. But yeah, this truck, I think before I run it again, I'm gonna need to go ahead and install a receiver that has dual rate or transmitter, and it's just too hard to handle. And these GRP tires, they do not like cool days, and of course we're only gonna get into cooler weather here. So this morning it's in the high 60s, but I don't know. I'll give it another shot, but a really sketchy setup here. I had added some weight to the front, and that may have helped me a little bit, but yeah, that's the best I'm gonna do today. I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care.